Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Dapps.
And I'm Johnny Five.
And I'm Haley.
Why are you Johnny Five this time?
why you gotta emphasize this is take two? Because I stayed
take
up.
two. It's a completely different show.
Yeah, it's take something else. I stayed up until 5 a.m. practicing how to do math in the Gallifreyan language from Doctor Who, and it is surprisingly too complicated for me to do math, and it was annoying, and that's why it took me till 5 a.m.
That was way better than the last one.
Right?
What are you so happy for? This is why the show didn't work. I see how it goes.
It's all based on the 5 reason.
If you're tuning in live,
It
join us
was
on
only
Twitter with the hashtag Geeks Corner or the whatever thing.
Octothorpe!
Yeah, that thing.
It's the name of our bus system.
That wasn't even close to funny.
I wasn't going for funny. I was going for
random or
stay
something.
weird, stay different, whatever. We were doing that before. What?
Hi, I'm just letting you.
Did
talk.
you know? Did you know
What
that
did I know?
they now have tiramisu lattes at Starbucks?
I didn't know
and
that.
tiramisu frappuccinos.
Have you
and
tried them?
Yes, I have. They're
What did you
amazing.
think?
I like them.
Okay.
I used to tiramisu all the time. Hey, what would you call an Italian dessert that is engaging in a sport?
Better than this?
Tiramisu wrestler. I didn't remember the setup though. What would you call a giant wave?
Even Kevin rolled his
It's
eyes.
a tsunami.
Like he's our
Tiramisu
guaranteed laugh in the corner, and he rolled his eyes.
These jokes are rusty. I'm bringing them out from
Just,
way in the
just
past.
a little
Anyway,
bit. So, wow.
you're going to be on
Anything
sooner, we
else?
promise.
Anything, I promise. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Prices went up this last weekend at Disneyland. I don't want to give this one up. I like this
Yeah,
this
it's a
topic.
good-
It's my favorite every year because we get ostracized because we're actually pro price increase. Well, not really pro price increase. We're
Yeah.
accepting of price increase is a better way. And we were doing a little bit of the math, and I actually read somewhere that if you were to I don't remember how many times it was, but basically, if you used your premium annual pass holder or annual pass a certain amount of times, for an 8-hour day, it ended up being like $8.75 an hour.
Wow,
to go.
that's less than minimum wage.
Yeah, it is, and it's comparable to a movie, I guess, if it's in IMAX.
That's true.
And but yeah, we think
Wait,
the
where can you
price
see a movie for $8.25?
an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay,
Because
yeah.
each movie's like 2 hours or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
right, that's right.
And only Johnny Five can tell us bad jokes badly, according to our Twitter. So thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Mikey. Really likey. They are pure gold. Yes.
Those are
Hashtag-
pure
wait,
gold?
hashtag sarcasm.
I was gonna say I don't see that.
I
in
need
the
to look into what
Geeks
hashtag
Corner, so
sarcasm
that's
means.
not really in existence, Mike. You really like. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it is. Hashtag sarcasm, hashtag Geeks Corner. You can see it.
I don't see it.
You're
It hasn't
lagging,
popped
dude.
up, apparently.
You're lagging.
Welcome to my life.
This is why you get fragged like a noob. I don't know. It's a gaming thing. He gets it.
Wow. Congratulations last week for all the DAPs winners. That was really an impressive speech, I thought, by Murray the Bellhop.
Mhm.
That really should have ended up online somewhere.
It's going to.
It's going to? Okay. I
It's in
think
process.
that would be great. And I think we should move right on.
Mhm.
This week is one of the I think two of your favorite weekends of the year. Is that right?
Sure.
That's safe to say. Why is it your favorite?
I like dressing up for any occasion.
As I say, because you're
Yeah.
kind of like me, where Dapper Day really isn't that
Mhm.
different than every other day.
Mhm.
It's we dress up anyway.
So
and
you like it because everyone else is doing your thing?
they're trying to catch up to the bar that's already set that we've already done.
It's fun to
So-
go to the park and see everyone dressed up. And just
Yeah.
look around.
So one of the things we're trying to do on Geeks Corner is diversify.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're not completely effective yet, but we're baby stepping.
We're trying. We're
Hey,
trying
it's
so
hard to get girls on a geek show. What can I say?
And this week we got 3.
We do.
2.
But we are being joined by a guest this week. We're excited to have her. She runs a blog, jessicaprell.com, and I bet you can't guess her name. I figured. But we are pleased to have Jessica Prell join us on Geeks Corner.
And then we have this-
This is why there's a chair here.
Okay. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Tell us about your blog real quick.
It's my blog, and
Well done.
Yes.
that's what it is. And I just write about everything, kind of anything that I find entertaining, and a lot of the times it's really horrific dating experiences. That was a big thing for a while. Tinder was a fun time. And or it will be about Disney stuff, or I don't know, how to stay motivated. Just a bunch of life, quirky, fun stories.
Cool.
I think.
And why are you Jessica Pearl today?
Because that's my name.
Okay. How come you don't let me get away with that?
Does it
Don't
really
need to
be
answer.
asked?
It's fine.
We're having a Dapper Day episode, and look at how she's dressed, and look at how you're dressed. And I think that answers
Put on
the
a
question.
suit jacket.
But you were dressed this way because we regret to inform you that it might rain this weekend for
Yes.
Dapper Day. And so that could change things. And you actually showed up in a coat, so I thought you read the weather report, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to wear a coat.
I'm the only person who could be dressed like this on Sunday and not be upset.
And the only reason I'm letting you get away with it is because you're wearing shoes that would be appropriate to get wet,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Although
Classy shoes.
last Sunday it rained also, and I was out there in my black dress shoes, which really wasn't a good idea. Like there was like 2 drops coming down, and my socks were already drenched, and that's just the worst feeling on the planet.
What socks?
Like, and then trying to take your shoes off afterwards, even worse.
Socks.
But luckily, every like water attraction at Disney is closed, except for Pirates. Like Grizzly River Run is down, Splash Mountain's down, World of Color's down.
Mhm.
Like it is so hard to get wet at Disneyland right now.
That's not a bad thing. Just go when it rains.
Exactly. So like Dapper Day, only if it rains will it actually affect your outfit.
Should we talk about Dapper Day instead of the weather? Okay.
My watch beeped, so yes.
The watch says yes. So let's just go into Dapper Day. What are you guys excited about with Dapper Day? Let's start off with Haley and then go to Jessica, just because I know Haley is like our Dapper Day enthusiast.
I would be really excited if it didn't rain.
I know. What are you gonna do if it does rain?
Be really sad. That's.
We
You're
said
just
we weren't
gonna
gonna
be
talk
really
weather.
sad and
I
show up
don't-
like this and
I
get
don't-
drenched, or what?
I
Like,
don't.
what do you
I
do?
don't know. I didn't plan. I don't have a good umbrella. Huh? Well, I need another umbrella. My dress is like short sleeve, and I'll have to.
Who's it
bring a
made by?
coat. It's gonna be me.
Oh, right.
It's not done
So
yet.
you'll be wearing you.
That's totally what I thought of.
I'm wearing a Haley the Hatter original.
So I'm gonna put all that work into it, and then it's gonna get rained on.
Do you have suggestions for if it rains?
Oh my gosh, I think that's hard because I think for girls it's really hard because you want to show off your pretty dress or your pretty outfit. So I think it's just layers and maybe just come knowing that it's gonna rain and be okay that you're gonna get wet.
They make these clear ponchos that would totally show off the dress, but keep you dry.
Or rock the poncho
Yeah.
with the umbrella.
Hashtag rock your poncho side.
There you go. Done. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hop over to the comments really
Oh,
quick.
do.
Miss Bailey C says the one thing I ever say when Johnny Five tells a joke is waka waka.
Remember
Mikey
that
Likey
tweet.
says I've never personally attended Dapper Day here at the Hollywood Studios, but I have friends who have. I may have to try it sometimes. Yes, you may have to, and send us pictures.
It's fun there.
Is it next weekend in Hollywood Studios?
Yes,
I don't
I
remember.
believe
I think it's next weekend.
the weekend after.
And
But I like it in Florida too.
Annie Macbeth says, "Love your dress, Jessica Pearl."
Thanks.
Yeah.
We were all wondering, love your dress, which one?
So,
Yours is better than
what do you like to do on Dapper Day? Like, what's it all about for you?
I like to get pictures. I don't know if you're trying to get any specific
Whatever.
answer because
No, I
I-
threw away the
Segue.
script. When we blew up the last show, the script went bye-bye. So
Okay.
it's just Twitter now.
All right. Well, I like taking pictures and outfits and
Mhm.
seeing all the people dressed up, seeing all my friends dressed up, because that's always fun. All the events that they plan are always really fun, but always really crowded. But I always like going there anyway, even though I know it's going to be.
What
packed.
events do they have this year?
I haven't looked at the list.
So I looked at the list and I didn't see times. That's why I was
Okay, I'm guessing it's still the carousel and the Mark Twain.
It said
because
something
that's what
about
it
the
always
carousel
is.
at sunset and then just kind of generic Mark Twain. And I
Okay.
could have just misread
I'm
it or
sure it's probably
something,
just because it's getting so big now that they don't even care.
but- Oh, okay.
Just
go on those.
Just do your thing.
like it
Fine.
used to be
Ride
like
a
7
horse.
to 9, and then it was like 7 to 10, and then it was like 7 to park close. And now I guess it's just whatever.
Yeah, and there are some paid events. That's what
Huh?
that picnic you're talking
Oh,
about.
yes,
and I'm
the
just
picnic.
ignoring that those exist because you have to pay for them, and you're already
Yeah,
paying
it
for
looked
Disneyland.
fun,
So
but
it was expensive.
I didn't look at the prices.
It
so
was
it,
it
still
was
looked
somewhere
fun.
between ouch and boing.
Wow.
It was like you could
All
go
the
to a really
cool
nice
stuff they
restaurant at the Disneyland Resort, or get Fantasmic seating with a nice dinner for what it.
Oh, and the expo is really cool to check out. 'Cause
Okay.
We went last time and it was fun because they have like a whole bunch of stores and little things and it's fun.
Okay. So shoes on Sunday. What would you guys suggest?
Oh man, something with good traction on the bottom. You don't want to go
Especially
sliding
if it's
everywhere.
raining.
And
Yeah.
like
And I would just assume it's gonna rain and then it won't, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So be prepared, right?
Nobody wash your car.
Stay away from Slade.
Yes.
Oh, good call. That was an
Wear
explain why.
shoes you don't worry about getting wet.
Okay.
But it's like you probably I don't know, like if you're okay walking in heels, that might even be better because then you're at least above the puddles.
That's true.
Because if you're wearing your fancy flats, you're gonna step in. a
So
puddle.
Johnny, wear your heels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thumbs out.
I look awful in heels. Or like Chucks. I like Chucks.
I do too.
think
I'm wearing
they
Chucks.
see. There you go.
Those
They're
will get
dapper.
wet so fast though.
They do.
They do, but who
fabric.
cares? They
But
dry
they got
out
the
fast.
traction. Yeah.
But then they start squeaking and it's just awkward.
But then
You know,
everyone
your
knows
shoes
where
just-
you are.
You're like the 2-year-olds with the squeaky shoes.
I used to work in a mall. That was awful.
So let's keep going with this assumption that it rains.
Yes.
So you're layering. You've got an umbrella. What pictures do you take?
Do some cute umbrella things
Yeah.
inside.
You
And
can
rainy
open
day
an umbrella
pictures are
inside.
always cool anyway. If you have your umbrella, you might as well be outside for pictures too.
True. For those of us that aren't, actually, let's just do this fun. You're around cameras enough. I'm just gonna throw you on the spot. This will be fun. I'm gonna pull Tyler in, and we're gonna play a game.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
I would just like to throw out
How's the punk?
Wait, what?
Right?
So
how's the
What?
Why
punk?
isn't he up here then?
You get to be the punk today.
because you're dressed
so,
better.
what we're gonna do is Jessica is going to pose you guys and pretend to take your picture. Actually, you can use a phone. We will Instagram.
Really white.
Hashtag
from-
actual pictures.
There, it's on Square.
Did you
Is
did
it-
you notice that your
And so
dress
you
matches
can-
his bow tie?
You can
I think-
Crazy.
I think
What?
we coordinated.
you can pose both of them.
Go,
gosh.
go,
Well,
get up
I
there.
feel like
So
they're gonna-
both of you need to stand
They'll
up.
naturally pose.
Well, let's see.
No,
how
they're
you
not
do it.
allowed
If
to
you
pose in
don't
any way
like
other
it,
than how you-
You can tell them to do something else.
Close together, act like you'd like each other.
Oh,
Well,
that
you
would be
look. See, look at they naturally pose.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Creepy. They naturally
Creepy
pose.
ducks.
They're
Hashtag
easy.
creepy ducks.
Now pretend you're cold and it's wet.
We should have gotten.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Is this the
So
first ever
fun.
photo shoot on Geeks Corner?
I think so.
Might be
Yeah.
the last ever too. We'll
So
gauge
how
the
do you-
audience reaction.
What do you guys have tips for those that aren't as comfortable on cameras how to pose?
Oh gosh, we're actually really bad at posing all the time, and we
All
prefer when
evidence to
someone
the.
poses.
I've seen
So
on BuzzFeed,
so
I
they
don't
emulate.
believe
Or
it.
they
Those were all posed photos.
They were
not
all
our
posed.
pictures.
Okay, so what were those poses? Like if you've
Um,
never done it before.
The only one we consistently do is I Dapper for like every picture ever.
That's true.
That takes practice.
Exactly.
That's true.
Because Corella tried to dip me the other day and it didn't go well. True story.
What?
I can imagine several reasons why that would be the case. When you say the foot
Did you
top
lose your wallet?
is
Yeah,
part of it,
foot pops are
yeah.
fun.
Oh, yours. Not mine.
No, yeah. No.
So
Yes.
the other thing I
We
see
always did that
sometimes
too.
is the girls pose together too. So now you two get to do it.
Aha!
Good thing I wore my heels.
Oh gosh, I shouldn't have worn my
Something.
You
heels.
know, the stereotypical, the hips.
Yep. And then, like, if I had a better skirt, I would
Oh,
pull mine out because I normally do that. So then.
you can tell how awful they are at being photographed.
I hate taking pictures.
I think the main thing is not to be hard on yourself because that's when you start getting like 100 selfies deep and you still haven't gotten one you like and you're
Okay.
just like so mad.
Is this a thing that happens?
No, but it's a thing all girls do.
Would you suggest
okay.
selfies for Dapper Day though?
Well,
Why not?
yeah.
No
Okay.
duck lips.
I feel like if you're going, you know,
Because
if
if
you
you're just
don't
showing
have
your
a
face and you're all, I
a
don't know.
significant other, well, that might be better if you're all, you know,
Oh,
your dress
and-
is
and
all
the-
wet and then
Yeah,
it's
if you're wearing the
wrinkly 'cause
poncho,
you're
you do
sitting,
face
and if you're wearing, the poncho.
Hashtag face up poncho selfie.
What about the singing in the rain thing? Could you do some stuff like that?
I've done a Singing in the Rain thing. There's a good lamppost in Toontown. There's a picture of me on my Facebook.
That is true.
I'll have to
So
find it and
Tyler
get
would
it.
want that picture
Yeah.
on Sunday.
If Toontown isn't underwater.
No, especially if it's underwater.
If Toontown is underwater,
The
yes.
concerned mother in me says be safe because that's probably really slippery.
Oh, you'll be safe. You'll
Oh,
just
well, there's
You're
plenty
just
of
like,
no traction on
"Fuck."
my shoes.
Don't wear leather-soled shoes, guys.
No.
Like, you will regret it. They're great for dancing, but not so good for walking in the rain, right?
Is-
that what they're
Mine
sold?
have rubber on the bottom.
Yeah, rubber's much
so I
better.
think I'm fine.
Is there swing dancing?
It's a
This
Sunday.
weekend.
So cute couple. Jason
There
is
should be.
awesome says, welcome to Awkward Moments and Poses with Haley the Hatter, and Tyler Epperson says,
That's a good
us,
title
Geeks
for it.
Corner. And Annie Macbeth caught my white Christmas quote. Very good.
Oh.
Hat tip to you.
But it's.
You have to go back and rewatch now because you missed it.
I missed it.
You missed it.
I think I've only seen White Christmas like once all the way through.
So
I'll see it again.
we have one idea for a location where to take pictures. Where else can we take pictures? Because I'm assuming the castle's not going to be as big
In front of the
a-
castle. Oh,
Like we're
in front of Paradise Lake. Oh,
Like I'm thinking the one that pops into my head, a good place would perhaps be the porch on Main Street, because that would be somewhat dry,
Mhm.
and then you could actually take your coat off and show off your dress. Because I'm assuming that's the goal, right? And everybody's
Show
like,
off your dress.
and Tyler gets arrested.
I would say Buena Vista Street, because isn't that kind of the era that
Okay.
will match all the
So are
outfits?
there any like specific locations you guys can think of that would be good, cute places?
That
You
would
can
be
throw them
cute.
too. Where?
Carthay.
Carthay.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
We
into
always,
Carthay.
well,
Oh, under the
that
arches.
too. Inside
Under the
Oh,
on
on
the
the trolley.
trolley.
In front of the trolley.
There's
Yeah,
the
that's right.
gazebo
While
in
it stopped.
Toontown, too.
On
Oh.
top of the
I don't know if they could hear that. You
The
say it
gazebo
louder.
in Toontown?
Yeah.
Okay. That should be cute.
No one's
I
ever
feel
there.
like any indoor
Hashtag
things,
gazebo.
like Lincoln, like the whole like
If Lincoln's open.
entryway.
Is it open again?
Ooh,
It might be.
maybe. But like any stores or like restaurants,
Animation
like animation building.
If you have a good flash.
It'd be super cute. Olaf Snow to get some snow.
Oh,
pictures.
Dapper Snow.
Dapper Snow.
Yeah.
Bring your
With
snow
a-
boots.
with a snowman.
Yeah.
Would you wear this top hat?
He would.
Hey, Frosty.
I don't
No, but if you hum a few bars, I'll fake it.
So very true. And then any others you can think of?
Tomorrowland.
The fountain. if it's not
Steampunk.
raining.
Tomorrowland movie
With
with
Captain
Swinging.
America.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, you two can go in and take a picture with Captain America with dressed like that. You'd look exactly like the movie. Right?
I'm Steve Rogers and she's Katie Patton. Pre.
Oh, pre.
Way pre.
Way
Like pre-movie.
Miles.
Like beginning of Captain 1. I'm too tall though.
Yay.
I'm just gonna go over here.
I didn't actually know what you were still talking about.
We're gonna-
That's
Time to vote for who had the awkwardest moment, because now there are contestants. Don't
Annie Macbeth also says, "What about the theater on Main Street? That would be dark
fine.
but decent. Actually, I think right inside the entrance.
Yeah,
though, 'cause
inside the
it's-
entrance, it's cute lighting there too.
and it's got the overhang out front too.
Take a picture with the ticket taker.
So how many hashtag moments on Geeks Corner tonight? I didn't keep up. I didn't either. I'm sorry.
As
Geeks
many
Corner
as you
member.
want.
Next week on Geeks Corner, will we have a walkway fashion show? Probably not. This is a one-time deal. Like
Mr. Daps keeps telling me no.
He'd probably get arrested.
The tutu is right over there.
What did Murray want to do for Halloween?
I don't recall, actually.
What was it, Murray?
Oh, I
I
do
got this.
recall. That's fine.
We were gonna dress him up as Elsa.
Yeah.
Murray was gonna purchase an Elsa dress and he was gonna wear it on the show.
None of that happened, though.
Oh,
So,
there's still time.
yeah.
Frozen 2 is coming.
Crisis averted.
Frozen fever.
Frozen forever.
Oh, that's true. That's, yeah.
Wait, what?
Frozen
Frozen
Fever
fever.
is a short that's coming out, which they
They-
titled after the mania over the movie. Because
Seems
everyone
like
caught
it.
Frozen Fever.
Disney sent me an email about the new costumes for it that were in the
Oh,
Disney
I
store
s- I
now,
saw
so
something about
we can
that.
upgrade.
So this is completely not in the show at all, but it's
None of
gonna
it
be
is.
now. What do you guys think of Cinderella? Like the one that's coming out in like 2 weeks.
I'm excited.
Do you know anything about it?
Well,
I mean, you read about the shoes for me, so
I know. I saw the shoes and all that stuff going on. I think it's visually beautiful. The costumes are beautiful. It's probably going to get nominated for a lot of visual things. For me, the problem comes from when Maleficent came out. It was a new take on like a story we all knew, and so now here's Cinderella, but I feel like there's no new take on it. So my thing is, well, I know how it ends, so what's different? What's like, it looks so much like Ever After in a way.
she ends up with the Duke in this one.
Because it's just like, I don't know.
I will give a differing opinion because I saw a new trailer that seems to hint that there's some like political intrigue twist in it where the stepmother is like trying to take over the country. Like it's like one line of dialogue here and one line of dialogue here.
Oh, so they're trying to give her a backstory so she doesn't seem as evil?
No, they're trying to make her more evil, if anything.
Oh, I'm okay
it's
with
like
that.
it's something like, oh, I'm going to protect the prince from the evil stepmother or something weird like that. Like they're not too obvious about it, but the most recent trailer has just this little hint of like there's something more.
So then that's more.
As she responds to that, go get the tutu.
They're just setting it up in such a classic way that it's not intriguing to me, I guess.
What do you think?
I'm excited for it just because it is going to be really pretty.
So you're just like, I just like the costumes.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
And I don't care if it's like different or the same because like I didn't like the fact with Maleficent that
Haley
they
Atwell's
changed.
in it.
What?
And Haley Atwell's in it. She's in
Yeah.
everything.
Now I feel like I belong in this episode.
See, 3 girls.
See, I was right. Hey,
Wow, we lost. Yeah.
did we lose viewers?
No,
Really?
But Miss
Wow.
Bailey, there you go. You said bring back the tutu. The tutu is back. We're not dancing tonight, though. I don't think. Are we?
No,
Okay.
there's no room in the shot.
I'm sure
Otherwise-
there's only room in the shot.
Hashtag Johnny this is from Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
Geeks Corner lover. Hashtag Johnny 5 the Snow Queen needs to happen.
Okay,
Maybe it'll be short.
maybe. Johnny 5 Fever? No.
Mm.
Frozen Fever. I was trying to like
Yeah,
do
it
a
doesn't
short.
work.
Yeah,
It didn't work as well. Yep. Okay.
What's up?
You totally killed that.
Just gonna right back up.
We're doing
So
tutu.
back
What
to
was
the
it offered?
Cinderella movie.
Yeah, back to Cinderella. Did you guys see the preview in DCA?
Yes.
I didn't like the digital effects, to be completely honest. I thought it was over the top during the transition. Did you see the like when they were doing? Okay, I don't know.
The
When they
spinny
were
dressy
doing
thing?
The spinny dressy thing, like it looked like I switched into a Xbox game or something.
Yeah, it was strange.
It might not be the final.
I'm hoping not.
effects, though.
I'm hoping it's not, but it is the fact that it came out 1 month before the movie.
I mean, some movies are worked on up to the last minute. Like
It's true.
Avengers.
Have you seen the
several
show?
times.
It's
Yeah.
closer to like 2 months.
Okay.
I mean, it was still in January. Like mid.
It was a glorified trailer, so that could have been done a long time
Okay, let's
ago.
hope. Let's hope. I just didn't like some of the digital effects, and
I was kind of bummed that they showed the entire transformation sequence.
Yeah.
Like that's the moment that
it was a
Cinderella
cute
is all
setup
about.
to it, though.
It was cute.
I like the setup.
and it was a good sequence, but I felt like that should have been saved for the theater and not shown in its entirety until you go there. Like,
By the way, as we keep talking about this, send us tweets with questions for anybody on stage, and we will try to answer some of them before we run out of time.
so I just felt like they shouldn't have shown that whole sequence. Like they could have shown the ball, or there were a lot of other like iconic moments that aren't like.
Too revealing.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big reveal for the
That's-
trailer.
Yeah, there's nothing. I think they're giving too much away, and you're like, but I want to be left for a reason to go see it. And if I know what the transformation looks like,
Mhm.
and so far from what I've seen in the trailers, it looks pretty clear cut what the story is, and there's no surprises. Like, show me a trailer that has more of that like spin that they put on it, where I'm like, ooh, what's that about?
But then we won't be surprised at
I
all.
want to see
so maybe
Ultron
that's
come
why.
into this frame. And
Yes, singing Pinocchio.
they're all puppets on strings. My favorite part, and if you haven't seen the trailer yet, go and see it. And my favorite part of the entire trailer is Awkward Coachman, who is standing in the back of like the major, like come back before midnight, and he's just like, and he's looking back and forth, like, should I have not been in this shot? Yeah, and just feel part of the whole thing.
TV.
Yeah, hi mom,
I'm in a movie. It's gonna be great.
So
So you guys are gonna see it opening night, or somewhere opening weekend, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You are
I
now.
hope so.
We're going
playing
after
this?
this.
You better, Tyler. Otherwise, you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plan is El Cap if that happens.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that'd be fun. Are you gonna see it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably not.
I don't
I still
know.
haven't seen Maleficent.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
To this
working
day.
for that movie night, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I have not seen Maleficent, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything from my life.
It's my,
Yeah,
It was
that,
okay.
that's what I felt from it. And I'm, like, I'm not
Again,
gonna go out of my way.
beautiful visually, but
Yeah.
the story is.
And I give me something that looks awful, but the story's great, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I agree
Truly,
completely.
like, yeah.
What did you think of Oz then? The Great and
Oz the
Powerful?
Great and Powerful. I can't accept what Mila Kunis as an adult. I just heard Meg through
But
the
what did you
entire
think of the
movie.
story?
I couldn't focus on the story.
'Cause I thought the
I couldn't
story
get to
was
the point.
actually okay,
Yeah.
but the execution was terrible.
I agree.
Yeah,
Number one question:
enjoyed
Who
it,
watched the Oscars and what did you think?
I did watch the
Watch
Oscars.
it.
Didn't watch.
Didn't
Didn't
watch.
watch.
I
Didn't
did.
watch. Oh, you did.
I
What did you
did.
think?
I miraculously saw it. I thought it was boring. Like most of the night, you get a. I'm just gonna say you have a bunch of amazingly talented actors come out on stage and read very plastered from cue cards, and I'm like, all of these people are way more talented and could do a much better job. I loved Idina Menzel and John Travolta presenting together. I thought that was a good like
The 2 minutes of
callback.
awkward.
Yeah, it was very awkward, but it was like we do awkward, where we do awkward on purpose. It's intentional. I promise. No, but just most of the night, I don't know. And I like.
Oh,
could
what did you
say-
think of Neil Patrick Harris?
I liked him as a host. I think he was good. There were a lot of moments though, where I could tell that very clearly he was not. The jokes weren't written for the audience that was there, and there were a lot of jokes that I felt were in very poor taste.
What did you think of his sleight of hand?
I liked the sleight of hand.
Okay.
I instantly recognized like good magic trick at the end. I didn't see it happen, and I want to go back and rewatch it until I do. But yeah, I was
Do you
I was
want him to
amused by it.
rehost?
not really.
What do you
Like-
think about him hosting a Disney show?
I think
called
that's
World
fine.
of Color Celebrate.
I think that's fine.
What do you guys think of him hosting
Is he
World
gonna
of Color?
be in it, or is he just voicing it?
He's hosting it, so whatever that means.
So are we gonna see him on the screen?
He's hosting it,
Is-
so whatever that
is he
means.
gonna have that
where I'm
face?
like, what does that mean though? Is he just the voiceover, or is he like in it?
I would
I
assume
don't
we're
know
gonna
that
see.
they
him.
actually said, but
Wasn't Julie Andrews the host of the 50th and she wasn't actually there?
It was just her voice. She
But
was just,
Steve
like,
Martin-
introducing
but that was
Mary.
was-
that was fireworks and a parade.
Right. And World of Color
This
a
is-
water show.
Projections.
yeah.
So it could go
Specifically-
either way.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see him.
You think there's predictions?
I feel like he's such a high profile that we're going to see him,
Probably opening
but
night.
I worry that will be weird. You know what I mean? Like
Do you
it's
think-
weird.
Do you think he'll suit
Oh,
up
he's
for
a
it?
lot bigger in real life.
Do you think he'll suit up for it?
Oh, absolutely. You better.
I think
Have you
it's
seen How I Met Your Mother?
no.
Have you seen?
Episodes.
Oh, okay. You've seen.
Of course I have.
Okay.
I love that show.
Yes, it's brilliant. You need
Then-
to watch
then
it. Yeah, you're always
make it
looking for
happen.
Netflix shows. There's your next
It's
one.
on. It is on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, right?
All of it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hashtag
the
Medium.
alternate ending.
Oh, you
don't
won't
watch
binge
the
watch it.
That's
It's-
dangerous. Don't give me another show to waste
Sorry.
hours.
It's so
From my
good.
life.
It's worth it.
If you don't
It's
see any blog
completely worth
updates
it.
for the next couple months, that's what's.
Ew, I'll just start blogging about that and my reaction.
There you go.
I agree with Mikey. Likey, did you change your pass? I thought it was Mikey really likey. Maybe I just read his thing wrong all the time. Anyway, he said the underwear segment was low and uncalled for.
Yeah.
It was awkward. I
Also-
would have skipped that.
I would have skipped that too. I also would have skipped the joke that he had someone in the audience do the punchline for, that I don't feel like is worth repeating. I felt like that was
Yeah, and Jason is
still in
awesome.
bad
He's looking
taste.
forward to Tomorrowland. That's the next movie he's looking forward to.
which I just saw a preview for Tomorrowland again on a big screen.
Today?
No, I saw it yesterday or a couple weeks ago. I see your joke and I raise you awkwardness. But I finally like focused in. The clock behind George Clooney is counting backwards.
Yes.
And I don't know what that means, but I want to find out.
Okay.
Exactly. What's it counting down to?
So we'll end with the last question of the night. Which movie are you looking forward to the most this year? Just because I'm actually kind of
Age
curious.
of Ultron. Avengers 2. Yes.
I'm gonna go with Star Wars. And now it's the girls.
Yeah.
They're like, I
Is
don't
it
watch
Inside
movies.
Out come out? Yeah,
I
I'm
was
excited
gonna
to see
say that one.
Pixar because I feel like they haven't had like a super like new. It's always been sequels.
Do you
and
think
so I'm
Pixar will
excited.
sweep the Oscars for animation next year?
No.
I hope so. I'm guessing so.
I'm guessing so too.
They always win. So
They should.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm
Haley?
excited for that and excited for Avengers.
No, you got to pick your own.
Well,
Something no one said.
you could say Cinderella.
Don't give her
You can't
answers.
give her Cinderella. What about James
No,
Bond? That's
no.
coming out. That'll be fun. I know you don't care.
Nope.
I don't watch
But
anything.
Tyler and I will be there opening night for
For
James
all of
Bond.
them.
You guys
For
can
all
go.
of you.
There's like 3 movies we have to go to this year.
Only 3?
Well, 4.
I think there's a lot of movies
Aw.
we're looking forward to this year. Anyway, we've run over time, I think. How long are we at? Yeah, we're over? All right. Murray's giving me the nods of like, yeah, you might be over.
I think
It's
he's just
okay.
falling asleep.
That's possible too. We were at the AP night till way too late last night, and then
Oh, way too early.
yeah, we just kept going. But anyway, we are running out of time. We hope that you send us more tweets, you leave comments, you share with us, subscribe to the channel because that's always good. And then also go to jessicaprell.com. She has a YouTube channel. She's on Twitter. She's on the Instagram.
So, 1 L or 2?
2 L's.
2 L's.
PRELL.
There we go.
Yes. And with that, we will see you around the corner.
Geek out.
Bye. More than what I kind of want to do.